After working a handful of days after Christmas, I was finally able to get my first vacation, the first national holiday or something. The three major holidays that I get, the first one I just had, which is the end of the year, but I had 5 days off and it was tagged onto a weekend, so I had 7 days off. I decided that since I was going to stay overnight, that I was gonna try out one of those cool capsule hotels. This might end up actually being more of a capsule hotel video than anything. They had this comic corner with a bunch of manga. Of course, I can't read, so it was just cool to look at. They had this piano that was automatically playing music. They have it separated with a women's side and a men's side. I chose the cheapest capsules, of course. It was interesting. They have a bathroom. They have a place for you to put your luggage. They have these changing rooms. Downstairs was really cool. They have what they call as a spa area, and it had a shower, and it had a place where you could take care of yourself and do your hair and whatever, and a washing machine and a dryer that was coin operated. And they had this, it was like an indoor private kind of hot spring. Is the best way that I can describe it. It was awesome. It had mystical music playing in the background, and I thought it was great. You enter with your key card and you see all the capsules, just rows of them. And for safety purposes, these capsules can't lock. So all you have is this thin sheet that comes down to give you privacy. And I was kind of afraid that people might steal from me because although most Japanese people wouldn't think about stealing, capsule hotels service a lot of foreigners. One of the major rules was to be quiet, and it was really annoying when I would wake up at 7 a.m. because these two guys were speaking very loudly in Mandarin. But it was pretty cozy. It seems like it's small. There was enough room for me to lay my whole body down and then some. And I could sit up completely straight, and I think I still had 2 inches from the top of my hair until I hit the top. So if you're too tall, maybe it wouldn't be too comfortable. But I found I didn't spend a lot of time completely vertical anyway. They had special lights. They had a single electrical port. They had a television playing some Japanese television, so definitely interesting. So I spent 2 nights at this neato capsule hotel. It's definitely a fun experience. I would recommend trying it at least once. So on the night of New Year's Eve, I went out with my friend Joe that I met in initial training, and we went to a convenience store, and then we pounded a couple beers, and then we walked down the street and just looked at this cool part of the city. We ended up finding this place called Bar Mexican. I tried out some of their nachos. It reminded me a little bit of California. We stayed there until midnight. They gave us these poppers. You know, you pull the string and then it makes a loud noise. And we did that as the TV played the countdown. I think we were given a free shot too. I don't remember, for perhaps obvious reasons. The next day, I went out and had all-you-can-eat shabu-shabu with my buddy Trevor, whom I also met at initial training. And it was really cool to see those guys again. Yeah, just like it was on Christmas. I still haven't seen the whole gang all together, and we were supposed to hang out with our friend Josh, but then he got sick, and even I caught a little bit of something. More than just how I spent my New Year's Eve, I thought a lot about everything that happened over the past year. Toward the end of the year, I realized really how good everything was for me. This past year, I've learned so much. It seems like I've learned so much, and I hope that I never stop learning. And someone taught me a whole lot this year, and that was great. So I feel like it kind of has been one of those transformative years for me. 2020, on the other hand, more like a year of preparation. Maybe even the next year after that will be a year of preparation. Maybe I'll get LASIK this year, 2020. Not a whole lot of jokes this time around. But it's been a good year.